Hello and thanks for joining us from our studios in Israel. I'm Aaron Porras here with ILTV's Morning Brief. It's been 9 months since Israeli-American Naama Issachar's detention began in Russia, and Prime Minister Netanyahu is now vowing to bring her home. Speaking to supporters at a campaign rally in Haifa, Netanyahu says he's not a magician, but he will definitely end Issachar's imprisonment. The rally comes just hours after an open letter from Naama's mother Yafa to Netanyahu arrived, and in it, Yafa says she hopes her daughter will be home in time for Hanukkah on Sunday evening. While Netanyahu is answering the call, promising to do everything in his power to help. In fact, he's already spoken multiple times with Russian President Putin on the matter, and Naama was originally arrested in April 2019 as she was on her way home to Israel from India. But during her stopover in Moscow, Russian authorities arrested her for possession of 9 grams of cannabis in her checked luggage. She's since been sentenced to 7 years in prison. Naama's charges appear to be politically motivated, however. She never intended to enter Russia during her stopover, and even if she had, this amount of cannabis is legal in Israel and typically a slap on the wrist in Russia. Additionally, Issachar's arrest coincides with the arrest of Russian hacker Alexei Burkov in Israel, and Russia attempted to negotiate an exchange with Israeli authorities, but Israel instead extradited Burkov to the US, where he's wanted for embezzlement. Israel also feared setting a precedent in which foreign nations can kidnap Israeli civilians for political gains. The White House is now officially denying Lebanese TV reports that the draft American-made Middle East peace plan has been leaked. And moreover, President Trump's administration is also denying that the deal will include a 3-way peace deal between Israel, the PA, and terror group Hamas. Speaking with the Times of Israel, White House officials say that rumors about the content of the peace deal are false, and that they are confident that the so-called source has not seen the plan. This is not entirely surprising, though. Many supposed leaks have been released while the U.S. continues to delay the actual publication. And this leak, like the others, had neither been authenticated nor substantiated in any meaningful way. It also included fairly hostile language and punitive measures, which the United States has never indicated it would include. In addition to transferring management of Jerusalem holy sites from the Jordanian Waqf to Saudi Arabia, the allegedly leaked plan calls for the establishment of a Palestinian state in Judea and Samaria, or the West Bank, and the Gaza Strip. It also includes a 30-meter-tall highway crossing over Israel, connecting the 2 Palestinian territories, and it threatens to withhold all foreign aid from whichever party refuses to agree. Again, though, this plan is false. What you're seeing here is a Palestinian terrorist armed with an assault rifle and lurking along the security fence by the southern Gaza Strip's border. And this video was captured by IDF patrols and observation posts. But what it doesn't show is that an Israeli aircraft fired upon the suspect shortly thereafter, neutralizing the threat. There was no immediate word from Palestinian authorities, however, on the suspect's condition following the strike. Meanwhile, in Bethlehem, IDF troops fired upon and apprehended a Palestinian terrorist who was throwing Molotov cocktails at Israeli vehicles along the road. And again, the extent of the suspect's injuries is not yet clear, but he is reportedly alive and in custody. In spite of the continuing attacks, though, Israel continues to allow the flow of aid into the Palestinian territories, including around 20 rescue and firefighting vehicles that were taken into Gaza on Tuesday. The equipment is donated by Qatar, which is also financing the Strip's civilians with monthly stipends, and the donation greatly raises the response capabilities of Gaza's civil defense network. Until now, the Strip had just 33 vehicles and a single fire truck with a hydraulic platform servicing nearly 2 million people. Both Egypt and Israel maintain the blockade around Gaza. That's all for now, but for more news from Israel, remember to like ILTV on Facebook and on Instagram, and to subscribe to us on YouTube. I'm Aaron Porras, and see you later with our main daily broadcast from Israel at 2 p.m. Eastern Time.